Hey, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I am Naomi. If you're new here, this is just a safe space for becoming. So, today I decided to start a new series of pretty much documenting my journey with Zepbound, a GLP-1 medication approved for weight management here in Canada. So if you're familiar with Monjaro, Zepbound pretty much contains exact same thing Monjaro does, but Zepbound is the brand name approved for weight management, while Monjaro is approved for diabetes management. Okay, let's get into it. Disclaimer: this is not medical advice. This is just me documenting my journey because when I was trying to research and learn more about this drug, I wanted to hear from people's perspectives, like how they went about getting it and their own experiences and all of that stuff. Most videos are from content creators in the US, and I mean, we all know the loops and hoops that we have to go through to get medication and all of that stuff, in Canada due to the, should I say, lots of red tapes and, you know, obviously it's for safety reasons, but yeah, you get what I mean. Today makes it officially 1 week since I took my first dose of Zepbound. I'm currently on 2.5 milligrams, which is the starting dose, and I'm supposed to actually take my second dose this evening. So I figured, you know what? Why not share this journey with people? Because I've been learning some interesting stuff. I've learned some interesting things in just 1 week, even about myself. Okay, I'll talk about, or I would share my own honest experience, the challenges I've gone through, the little wins along the way, issues with insurance or paying out of pocket, issues with the best pharmacy to get your supply from, or even like how to see a doctor to get the prescription, all of that stuff. And also food noise. Should we call it food noise or relationship with food? Because honestly, the reason I even started my own journey is because I'm an emotional eater, and I'm just gonna say right now, I hate broccoli. I hate cauliflower. I hate Brussels sprouts or whatever it's called. In general, I hate veggies. Okay, and my entire life I have dealt with this off and on, push and pull relationship with food and trying to be at my ideal weight. And so what happened is I recently had twins, and my twins already turned one in May this year. Pregnancy was like super hard. That's all said and done. I didn't gain any weight because I was literally sick all through pregnancy, right? And then 6 months after, I'm still looking all good and whatnot. And then before you know it, I had like personal issues, stress, going through anxiety, panic attack, a lot of like nervous system dysregulation. And for me, when I'm going through things like that, I turn to food. Okay, I wasn't concerned initially because I'm like, yeah, I'll probably, when all else fails or when it's time, I will reboot my system by doing like an aggressive diet or whatever, whatever. And I am 5'6" tall, in between 5'6", 5'7", anyways. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah, my BMI was around, I think, 30, 31. Yeah, and that was very scary for me because I do have the family history of type 2 diabetes, and my blood sugar, all of that stuff, results came out, and it turns out that I am at like the pre-diabetic stage. And my eyes was already like bringing out lots of discharge, increased itchiness, and basically it was all related to the increased blood sugar. Okay, also, I had reports of high cholesterol, and my doctor is like, well, this could be fatty liver. Like, you're gonna have to try fasting, all of that stuff. And let's remember, I'm an emotional eater. Okay, a very emotional one. I even have like food rituals where I would if I don't do those rituals, my nervous system does not settle down. And the worst thing is, I know, like I understand that I shouldn't do them, but I can't settle until I do them. And then the moment I do these food rituals or whatever the situation is, um, the nervous system is like I get this shot of like dopamine. I'm okay for like few minutes, and then it's back to like guilt land and all of that stuff. So basically, my relationship with food is bad. So on this journey with Zepbound, I'm not just trying to lose weight. I'm trying to rewire my nervous system because again, this channel is a space for safe space for becoming. Okay, so I'm trying to rewire my nervous system and fix my relationship with food. So yes, I'm also even doing psychotherapy for this issue as well. So like I'm combining everything together right now. All right. So let's get right into it. Okay. For those of you who are in Canada and interested in Zepbound, for me, what I had done was my first consultation and everything was through HERS, so HERS.com. Pretty much you just go on there, fill out the form, whatnot, um, and you have like a virtual consultation, and then the reason I chose them initially was because they would help you fill out pre-authorization forms for your insurance to see if you qualify for all of that stuff. I personally didn't qualify, not because I wouldn't, but I feel like we just didn't fill the forms accurately. So if you're interested in filling out pre-authorization form with your insurance, these are the things they require. So you need documentation of 6 months of trying psychotherapy or other forms or methods to pretty much lose weight or fix your situation with food. For me, there's nothing I haven't tried. I've done personal trainer, I've tried keto diet, um, like so many other things, fasting, whatnot, you know. And we're always coming back right to point zero. Hmm. So and then I realized that it's a deeper issue. Okay, it's a deeper issue for me. It's the food noise that I can't fix. It's my emotional situation with food that I can't fix. Like I need to pretty much rewire my brain, okay, when it comes to my relationship with food. That's it. So you do need documentation of like 6 months of trials of like other forms of therapy. You need your doctor to fill out the form, like your weight, your circumference. So you have to be weight. You need to be at a BMI of like I think 30, greater than 30, 30 and above, and then your waist circumference as a female has to be 88 centimeters. I think for guys it's like lesser, I believe. Anyway, so but yeah, those information is what you're gonna submit in your pre-authorization form to get a yes or no from your insurance company to be approved for it. Okay. So what else? So yeah, I did sign up with hers, like I said, and unfortunately mine isn't covered. But I was like, at this point, I needed like, there's no way like I can keep feeling bad about my body while dealing with all the life stressors and turning to food and not eating healthy, all of that stuff. So I'm like, I needed the extra boost. And paying out of pocket is like always telling my brain whenever I'm trying to go back to my food rituals and stuff, I'm like, damn, you're paying this much for this stuff, so you better like let it have the chance to work. But it's also, that's not even the issue. Like now I'm now noticing what my food rituals and food noises are. And I watched multiple videos of people saying that, oh, after their first dose, immediately food noise was done. That's not the same for me. Day one, day two, day three, day four. What, today is what, day seven? I'm still having food noise. Like it's a constant battle. Okay, it's a constant battle, you guys. Like my food noise has not gone anywhere. It's not gone anywhere. Okay. One interesting fact that I've seen, there's a lot of people who mm, immediately upped their dose. Um, they wish they didn't. They wish they stayed on a lower dose for longer. So I'm just going to have to watch and see how the 2.5 milligram dosing works for me for the next 3 weeks before I make a decision. But I can't be paying out of pocket and still be fighting food noise when my reason for all of this stuff pretty much is to fix my relationship with food. Oh my gosh. Like literally, I wouldn't like for hunger though. Like I don't feel hunger anymore. But I want you guys to know that it's very important because for me, my fear was also like losing weight in the wrong places. Okay, so what I've been doing for this past 1 week is I've been actually doing body weight exercises. Okay, my squats, planks, 30 minutes walk, and what else? Like some just body weight exercises at home though. Okay, because I mean single mom of three over here, so there's literally no time to do anything, but I'm trying my possible best, trying my possible best, and just also trying to increase my protein intake. So I make sure to take protein supplement, or what's it called, the protein shake daily. I use this one, the premier protein shake. I try to take that daily. Also, like for side effects of nausea, I haven't had any of that so far. Some people, I've seen videos of people saying that just started when they increased their dose or whatever. So far, I haven't had any nausea. So from my research, people always kept talking about taking electrolytes daily. I've been using liquid IV as well. I don't know. Anyways, I'll put the names of things I use in the description box below. But I'm sorry. So then so because I used hers like for my first dozen, right? Then I was like, you know what? It doesn't make sense. Like this is so expensive compared to the price from regular pharmacy. The way hers works, they would deliver to you right at home, like smooth process, all of that stuff. But I'm trying to save cost here. So then I found a website that keeps track of the pricing from all pharmacies in Canada for where to get, your GLP-1 medication. Currently, the two cheapest places are Costco Pharmacy and Walmart Pharmacy. So then now brings us to, okay, how do I get it? So you need to get prescription from your physician, or there are certain websites that you can actually get prescription. Like you do a virtual clinic with them, and then you get prescription, and it's covered. Like for me, I'm in Ontario, so it's covered like under the Ontario whatever health insurance plan. So my BCC education will be covered, which is what I discovered, right? And all I need to do is have them send that fax that prescription to Walmart or Costco, and then I just go there to pick up my prescription at a more affordable price. I'm gonna put the link for the website to somewhere in the description box as well, so you can check it out and you can keep track of what pharmacy is cheaper for the month or whatever when you need to get your dose. Because I also found that I think Costco at 10 milligram dosing, Costco is cheaper than Walmart at this time. But at your start dose, the 2.5 milligram dose of Zepbound, Walmart is cheaper. So it's a whole dynamics, I guess. So let's talk about results, okay? So far, I have lost 3 pounds in this 1 week. Okay, so starting weight was 195.6 pounds, and today morning when I checked, it was 192 pounds. So actually, that's 3.6 pounds. So I lost 3.6 pounds in 1 week on my first dose of Zepbound, which was 2.5 milligrams. Okay, so we'll see how week 2 goes. I wonder if the food noise would be less or more or the same. But for side effects, I didn't have nausea, I didn't have bloating. I've also tried to keep eating fruits and fibers. What else am I doing to make sure I don't have constipation? I'm just pretty much staying hydrated. So I'm not going through the whole constipation and stuff. But the one side effect I'm having is like mild tingling sensation on my tongue, which um, comes and goes. It's not constant. I'm just gonna keep watching that for now, and we'll see what happens next. But I'm so happy there's no nausea because, like, gosh. And well, yeah, I do get full. I'm not able to eat as much as possible or as much as I used to. There, I'm like as much as possible. But I'm just trying to make sure that whatever goes in my mouth is my protein because I'm not trying to have loose skin. Okay, I want to be fit. I want to be defined, but I don't want to have loose skin and I don't want to look sick at the end of the day. And I would love my brain to be rewired, like, which is very tough because the food, like I said, food noises are not going anywhere, just still there. Like I'll literally not be hungry, but like something in my brain is literally singing, like, you know, how about that condensed milk that you didn't take? The Mars chocolate bar. Don't you want to go get ice cream? Like, don't you feel like having some sugar right now? Like, it's crazy. I can't keep up. Like it's too much. It's just too much. And I'm like, at what point is Zepbound going to become effective for quieting my food noise? Unfortunately, I was on Reddit the other day, and some people were like, yeah, they lost all the weight they needed to lose, or they got to their goal weight, but the food noise was there throughout. But it's also helped them build a better relationship with food. And there are also people who gave report that, after they did go on Zepbound and get off it, and now they're at maintenance, and but they have a better relationship with food. So my goal at the end of the day is not only to get to my goal weight or goal, um, you know, fitness goal or whatever, but also I want to have a better relationship with food long term. Okay, just I don't want this to be one of my cycles of go through this weight loss and then everything comes back again. I don't want that. Like I really do want a better relationship with food. And that's what I'm hoping. That's the outcome I'm hoping to get from this at the end of the day. Obviously, to fix this whole fatty liver issue and high cholesterol and pre-diabetes and whatnot, like fix that. But yes, long-term goal, better relationship with food, so that I'm not back in this cycle again, ever again. Okay. So maybe it's a good thing the food noises are still there, because that way I'm like constantly working on making healthier choices. I've spent the entire 1 week making healthier choices. But is this just fake initial hype mode going on right now? Because that's what always happens with me. I'll start with the plan. The first 2 weeks is the bomb, because I'm I'm intrigued and interested in seeing results. But after the 2 weeks, it's like boom, everything goes down this way, and I can't keep up anymore. So we'll see how that goes, pretty much. What else again have I not told you guys about? Let's see. Mm, I don't know. As things pop up on the next story and whatever, like week 2, week 3, and so on, I would continue to update you all on new findings. But yeah, basically, if you're in Canada, you're interested in starting the GLP-1 treatment, your best bet is to use either go to your own family physician, have them assess you, prescribe for you if you're qualified for it, fill out your prioritization if you have insurance coverage, and see if you're covered, if you're paying out of pocket. You know, have them fax prescription to Walmart or Costco. For now, that's your best option. I know there is approved semaglutide, which is Ozempic, okay, but there's no approved trizepatide in compounding pharmacy, or compounding pharmacies doing trizepatide here in Canada. So we have to make do with what we. Oh well, so I mean, if hearing my story is going to help you on your own journey, or help you with your own decision making process and all of that stuff, welcome to follow, and comment on your own experiences as well, or questions and all of that stuff, and I'll be happy to respond. Other than that, well, we'll talk soon. Bye.